Hello and welcome to Monday Night Raw here tonight as we are back after what happened last week when CM Punk obviously arrived here on WWE soil for the first time in 9 years, and Triple H will be attendance here tonight to address on what CM Punk's comments towards Triple H last week. But before we get to that, these are the official matches we'll be featuring right here tonight. We're going to have Dexter Lumis and Tommaso Ciampa teaming up to take on Austin Theory and Alberto Del Rio. And for tonight's main event, we are going to have the almighty Bobby Lashley versus one half of the Street Profits, Montez Ford. And also Triple H will be addressing to the WWE Universe right here, right now, like I said just before, about CM Punk's comments, of course, last week on calling Triple H out for a match after 9 years of issues and heat between the two. He wants to fight Triple H at Survivor Series on the 25th of November. And let's hear what Triple H has to say as he comes to the ring right now. The Cerebral Assassin, the game, as the heads to the ring right now to address CM Punk's words from last week for calling out for a potential match at a later of the year at Survivor Series after 9 years of backstage heat behind the scenes between the WWE Authority and CM Punk. And let's hear from him right now coming to the ring. Let's start the show with a welcome to Monday Night Raw. It's been 30 years since the WWE Raw first episode, and now 30 years later it's stronger than ever, like a Raw moment. And I'm going to address that Raw moment here right now tonight with a message. The return of CM Punk sent to me for a potential match, saying I'm the one that fired him 9 years ago on his wedding night. But that's in the past. You've got to look at the future, CM Punk. As today, WWE, I'm going to say, welcome, Punk. If you're watching this, the past is the past. Well, it seems in the ring that Triple H just wanted to say nothing rather than for a potential match with CM Punk at Survivor Series in 2 months' time, as the past is the past and the crowd are not liking it for cancelling this potential match between the two, CM Punk and also Triple H. And let's get straight into the first matchup of tonight. We have Dexter Lumis as also Tommaso Ciampa will kick off the first match of the show, as those two will team up to take on Alberto Del Rio and also as well Austin Theory as he walks down to the ring right now for this big matchup coming to the ring. As you know, a tag team special, of course. You know, Dexter Lumis have been having a lot of personal problems with Theory since obviously Theory claims to be a sore loser after losing the Team Raw in the War Games, and blamed it on Dexter Lumis for losing the matchup, and that's why he had to pay the price, and he was attacked, of course, a few weeks back on Monday Night Raw. And the thing for Alberto Del Rio and Tommaso Ciampa, these two have been heated rivals now for the last 2 months now, and obviously Tommaso Ciampa did got a victory over Alberto Del Rio last week on Monday Night Raw, And this week, we know that Dexter Lumis and Tommaso Ciampa are going to team up tonight, according to Eric Bischoff, to make the match official for the tonight, to have them two to team up tonight to take on Del Rio and also as well Austin Fury. And now coming to the ring right now, here comes Dexter Lumis' partner for tonight, Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa obviously got a victory over Alberto Del Rio last week. He did his unfinished business last week to Del Rio, but tonight he's got a match up here against Del Rio while he'll be teaming up with Dexter Lumis. Because we all know that this Saturday at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view taking place this Saturday, Tommaso Ciampa's going to rematch with Alberto Del Rio in a pay-per-view at Clash of Champions. And also Dexter Lumis will take on Austin Fury at Clash of Champions also. And I can't wait for that obviously matchup, however, next 5 days from now. Just obviously 5 days from now to the pay-per-view. But tonight, obviously the general manager Eric Bischoff made this match official to have Tommaso Ciampa and Lumis to team up to take on Del Rio and also Austin Fury tonight. And now coming to the ring right now, here comes Alberto Del Rio. And Del Rio is a guy who obviously represented Team Raw at War Games and did actually lose for Team Raw. And obviously Austin Fury took it out on Dexter Lumis after that happened. Obviously took him out, attacked him from behind. But now, however, it seems like to me that Alberto Del Rio is going to be the one teaming up here with Austin Fury. And let's see what happens here. He really wants a piece of Tommaso Ciampa after what happened last week when Ciampa got his first victory out of Del Rio last week. A big win for Tommaso Ciampa, I've got to say. And that's a big win last week. But this week, here on Monday Night Raw, let's see if he can do it again and defeat Del Rio not once but twice before heading to Clash of Champions in the next 5 days from now when those two take on each other inside this ring. Now we head now to Del Rio's partner right now. It's going to be A-Town Down, his partner from Team Raw at War Games, and the partner here tonight, and it is Austin Fury, the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion at the age of 24 years old, the youngest ever world champion in history, when he won the title way back at the Elimination Chamber and lost it at WrestleMania. And Austin Fury is a guy, of course, who's prepared, of course, to really take down, however, right now the other two in the other opposition's team, Del Rio and also Dexter. And obviously Dexter Lumis, and we'll settle this, of course, once and for all at Clash of Champions next 5 days from now when Dexter Lumis goes one-on-one with Austin Fury. I know Fury and Lumis have been having a lot of issues, of course, the last couple of weeks. Obviously Fury blamed it on Dexter Lumis to actually lose for Team Raw at War Games. Probably that saw jealousy, I think I've got to say there from Austin Fury's point of view. But tonight we're going to have this tag team matchup settled between the two feuds of Tommaso Ciampa and Del Rio, and the feud between Fury and Dexter Lumis is going to come down to a one-match tag team tonight, according now to Eric Bischoff to make the match official for tonight's show. So here we go, let's get underway right now to the ring. This start right now is going to be Dexter Lumis and Alberto Del Rio. And here we go, let's get this tag team match underway between these two inside this ring. And now Del Rio now, knees, obviously Dexter Lumis right into that midsection right there. And now tags now Austin Fury, his opponent at Clash of Champions this Saturday. And now a chop right into the chest right there from him. And a punch right into the face there again. And now a DDT right there, right down there, DDT. And now Fury right now. What's he gonna? He's pulling the leg and pushes it right, his kneecap right onto the mat. Slams that kneecap right onto the mat. And he's teaching him a lesson before Clash of Champions. Now tag now back in now from Alberto Del Rio. And up, trying to do a kick there. He missed doing a drop kick from the middle rope there from Dexter. Now Dexter Lumis now. And now Dexter Lumis now punches and takes down Alberto Del Rio now. And now what's happening here now? Now Dexter Lumis now going to the corner of the ring. And, face first onto the turnbuckle. And now a tag there from Tommaso Ciampa. A double team between the two. And now, he pulls him down. And now Ciampa now is being tagged in here. And now Del Rio and Tommaso Ciampa. Now Tommaso Ciampa punch right into the face there to Alberto Del Rio. And that'll be his opponent, of course, the next 5 days at Clash of Champions. Tommaso Ciampa and Del Rio want a piece of one another. And we're having it right here, right now. The backbreaker right there from Tommaso. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out there from Del Rio. He kicks out. Now Del Rio kicks out. And a tag now to Austin Fury. He tags in. And now pulls him right there onto the ropes. And now, neck breaker. Now, he's treading on the head there of Tommaso Ciampa. And now, other one again, right into the head again. Another kick again for the head. And now, obviously, muscles right there. He's posing right there to Tommaso Ciampa. And now it's Fury. Now pulling the back of the head there of Tommaso Ciampa and pulling to the corner. And wait a second, elbows there from Tommaso Ciampa. Couple of salts there onto Austin Fury. And now face first right there. And now Tommaso Ciampa might even get a victory here. Oh, kick out there from Austin Fury. He kicks out, and now Tommaso Ciampa now. Yeah, does a little uppercut now. What's he doing here now? Tommaso Ciampa. And oh, dragged him down onto the mat. Just tripped him down with his leg. And now tagging out to Del Rio again, his arch nemesis. And now throws him onto the ropes here. And now Del Rio avoids it. And oh, backbreaker. And Del Rio is pumped. And now tag there now to Dexter Lumis here. Del Rio and Dexter. And now Dexter Lumis on top of Del Rio and throws some shots right into the face there to Del Rio. And now Dexter Lumis, drop kick right there in the face. Kick right into the back. Just smothering him right there, Dexter. And now wait a second, going to go for a submission hold. Is he going to tap out? Now punch right into the face. Now punch again in the face again there from Austin Fury. Now, oh, fight back there from Fury. Now Fury now Dexter Lumis and Fury going at it outside the ring. The referee's telling them to get back into the ring here. And now Del Rio there suplexes Dexter. And now punch right into the back of him right there again. And now throws him face first across the ring. And don't go anywhere, guys. We're back after commercial break as we got Dexter Lumis and also teaming up with Tommaso Ciampa and Del Rio and Austin Fury coming up next. And we are back here after commercial break here, and they're both already in the ring here. Next, Dexter Lumis and Alberto Del Rio in this match. And now so Dexter Lumis now tags back into Tommaso Ciampa. And now Tommaso Ciampa going after Alberto Del Rio here. No elbow fight back here now from Del Rio. Now Del Rio now muscling here onto Tommaso Ciampa into the corner of the ring. And now tagged there now from Austin Fury. Austin Fury there. Oh, punches up onto the stomach there of Tommaso Ciampa and trips him up with his leg. Go for a cover now. Is he going to be over? 2. Kick out. Kick out there from Tommaso. And now meanwhile here, other knees, a couple knees more again there into the midsection. Now fight back there from Austin Fury. Now tag there to Alberto Del Rio. And now wait a second, Del Rio wrapping that submission hold there to Tommaso Ciampa. And a save there from Dexter Lumis. Now into the midsection now. Picks him up and slams him, and backbreaker right there from Tommaso. Cover. Okay. And now Tommaso Ciampa now. Oh, no one will survive. And that's over. It's got to be the save right there from Fury. Fury kick will save the day. And Tommaso Ciampa's in the ring with Del Rio. Now going to the top rope. Now he's trying to get up. And now, oh no, he doesn't. He's trying to do a shoulder tackle there, but Del Rio dodges it. And now nothing up, knees and elbows there to the midsection of Del Rio. And now, what's happened here? DDT right there from Tommaso. Now tag. Now, oh, stamped on the back of his head. And he's just smothering here on Del Rio. And now, wait a second, he's going for a submission hold here. Dexter Lumis there, rather that submission hold to Del Rio. He's tapping out. And he taps out. And it is a huge win right there. The naked choke there onto Alberto Del Rio. And Tommaso Ciampa and also Dexter Lumis wins here tonight. An impressive victory between the two here tonight here on Monday Night Raw. They defeat Alberto Del Rio and also Austin Fury here tonight. That's all we have time for that. Let's get to the next match. Let's go now to the second matchup here on Monday Night Raw. And here she comes to the ring, Cora Jade, as she is being scheduled for a match here right now against Becky Lynch. And Cora Jade is a person, however, is trying to make her name for herself here on Monday Night Raw. It's her first matchup ever in WWE, and she looks very excited, she does. Obviously, running around the ring, she's got a match with Becky Lynch here tonight, however. But yeah, Cora Jade will be having her first in-ring, well, debut here tonight to take on Becky Lynch, one of the individuals who actually lost a chance on win back the National Women's Championship belt at the pay-per-view of War Games a couple of weeks ago. But it's a treat for her, for Becky Lynch, because she's up against Cora Jade, a person, an up-and-coming superstar and talent here in WWE, and she's prepared and she's ready to go, she is. And now let's get to the ring right now. The man, Becky Lynch. And the man, Becky Lynch, goes one-on-one right now against Cora Jade inside this ring. And obviously Becky Lynch, actually a former National Women's Champion. She lost the title at SummerSlam to Rhea Ripley. She had a rematch, of course, in a triple threat match with Candice LeRae, and also Rhea Ripley at War Games. Lost again the opportunity to win back her title. And here tonight she's got a match here with Cora Jade, obviously an up-and-coming superstar here on the women's roster here on Monday Night Raw. And obviously Becky Lynch probably might put her in her place maybe tonight. Let's see how this match comes between Cora Jade and Becky Lynch. And it's going to be a real proper matchup on the cards here, I've got to say, here on Monday Night Raw. And obviously Rhea Ripley, the one did actually walk away as National Women's Champion when she won the belt away from Candice at War Games. And she's probably enjoying herself as the top dog in the women's roster here on Monday Night Raw. And we know that tonight, of course, just to let you guys all know, the main event is going to be Bobby Lashley versus Montez Ford. He's one half the Street Profits tonight, because Bobby Lashley will be heading into Clash of Champions to take on Goldberg for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. But tonight, Lashley, before he heads on to Goldberg at the pay-per-view, he's got to take on Montez Ford tonight. The Street Profits, of course, are #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championship to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Saturday's event. They only debuted just a couple of weeks ago, the Street Profits. They have not just beaten the Hurt Business once, they've been beaten twice. They're beating the Hurt Business not once but twice, and now they earn their spot in to become #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles in the next 5 days from now. And meanwhile in the ring here, we've got Cora Jade now going for a Hurricanrana right there. An up-and-coming wrestler here on the WWE Raw roster, and she's doing quite well here so far against Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch now tossing out on her now, and now, oh, leg on top of her right there. And now Becky Lynch, she's not done yet, she isn't, and a leg drop right there to Cora Jade. Another leg drop again there from Corey Jade again in this match. And a kick around the back of the head there from Corey. And now wait a second, Corey Jade now, wait a second for a submission hold. Is it going to happen? Becky Lynch is going to make her tap out. Is she going to make her tap out? And Corey Jade really out-muscles Becky Lynch. That's very good to see right there from her. And she resisted to get herself away from that submission hold. And now throws Becky Lynch to the ropes here. And now Corey Jade on top of Becky Lynch, now throwing some shots there onto the man. And now Corey Jade now wait, elbow right there to Becky. And a big move there from Corey Jade once again. Kicks her in the arm. Now picks her up. And now pulls her down to the mat. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Kick out right there. And now into the midsection. And a rapid submission hold right now to Corey Jade. Now punch runs to the face right there. And now wait a second of Corey Jade. Now going for a super kick right there into the face there once more. And now Becky Lynch is crawling on the mat, she is. And now Corey Jade down to the corner of the ring. And now wait a second now. Oh no! Could be an upset, this could be. Corey Jade might win this matchup on Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch kicks out. Oh, that could have been a big win right there for Corey Jade in her first in-ring match here on WWE. And a super kick right there in the face there. And meanwhile Becky Lynch now fights back, she does. Onto the ropes. And a drop kick there to Corey. Now cover now. 1, 2. Kick out there from Corey Jade again. Now Becky Lynch now. And now going for a couple kicks there now. And now picks her up. And suplexes her across the ring right there, Becky Lynch. Just threw her across the ring. And now fight back right now from... And now pulling her hair she is now, Corey Jade. Anything what it takes to win this matchup for Corey. On her up and coming first matchup here to try and make a name for herself here on Monday Night Raw. A neck breaker again there to Becky Lynch. And now Corey Jade now picks up there on the kick right there again. Right to Becky Lynch again. And a fight back now from Becky Lynch now to Corey. Into the corner of the ring. Slap right into the face. An uppercut right there from Becky. And now Becky Lynch now. Oh, rock bottom! Rock bottom! The man is over. I don't see Corey Jade getting back from this. She'll win the matchup, isn't she? To beat Corey Jade here tonight. 1, 2, 3. And Becky Lynch wins and defeats Corey Jade here tonight here on Monday Night Raw. But good victory for her, I've got to say, to try and work her way back up into the National Women's Championship picture. But hold on a second, Candice LeRae's running down to the ring. Becky Lynch doesn't realise, and now a kendo stick on the ribs of Becky Lynch. And that's for properly protecting her title from Becky and just injure her, it seems like here, Rhea Ripley. And the fans not liking this here tonight here on Monday Night Raw after the victory against Corey Jade. And now meanwhile here, Rhea Ripley is going underneath the ring right now. She is. And she's going to get a steel chair from underneath the ring. Wait a second here, Rhea Ripley's not done yet with the man Becky Lynch. But hold on a second, Candice LeRae's running down to the ring. And she's got that chair snatched away from Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley slithers away like a coward right there. And Candice LeRae saves Rhea Ripley. She did lose the title to Rhea Ripley in the first place at War Games. But I don't know why Candice LeRae is saving Becky Lynch. Well, Becky Lynch had a match with Candice during that War Games matchup. But who cares anyways. And we're back after the commercial break here on Monday Night Raw. Now we head backstage after one Candice LeRae saved Becky Lynch from the attacks from Rhea Ripley. Let's head backstage as Candice LeRae's got a backstage interview with Kevin Patrick. Kevin, are you back there to interview Candice? Candice? Before commercial break, you just saved Becky Lynch from Rhea Ripley. Why is that?
I refuse to say Rhea Ripley thinks that she could run the WWE Women's roster since winning the title against me at War Games.
Hey, LeRae. Since Becky Lynch is not medically able to compete for Saturday's Clash of Champions title match against Rhea Ripley, so instead it's going to be you and Rhea for the National Women's Championship title at Clash of Champions.
Yes, thanks Eric.
The official WWE match card of Clash of Champions, as we're going to head for the first match for the WWE TV Championship as John Cena versus Gunther, as Gunther became #1 contender for the WWE Television Championship at Clash of Champions this Saturday. For RK Bro, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle versus Epico and Primo the Colognes for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The big match on SmackDown we have is the WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman in a rematch for the WWE Universal title come Clash of Champions. For Monday Night Raw we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship will be defended as Goldberg will defend his World Heavyweight title against the leader of the Hurt Business, the almighty Bobby Lashley. He wants this match to happen. He is dying of course to take that championship away from Goldberg, and that will take place at the Clash of Champions. Since Becky Lynch will not be able medically to compete, of course, for the WWE National Women's Championship belt at Clash of Champions by the hands of Rhea Ripley's attacks here on Monday Night Raw, it's going to be Candice LeRae, as Eric Bischoff has said that LeRae will have a rematch for Rhea Ripley's National Women's Championship belt at Clash of Champions, as Candice LeRae hopefully can win her title back after losing it at War Games to Rhea Ripley. And also this matchup between Dexter Lumis and Fury. It all came down to as those two teamed up together at War Games to represent Team Raw, and Team Raw lost a matchup on the night. As on the following show, Austin Fury attacked Dexter Lumis on Raw after War Games for saying that he was the one who made Team Raw lose that matchup. And also Tommaso Ciampa and Del Rio feud still continues ever since way back in June, as Tommaso Ciampa will go 1-on-1 again against Alberto Del Rio. Tommaso Ciampa got a victory out of Alberto Del Rio on Monday Night Raw last week, and Del Rio ain't taking none of it, as he's going to take on Tommaso Ciampa at Clash of Champions next 5 days from now. And we've had the last matchup. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against the #1 contenders, the Street Profits. They only arrived here in WWE not long now. It's only been 3 weeks since they arrived on the scene. They became #1 contenders, beating the Hurt Business not once but twice, and they've earned their spot to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come Clash of Champions in the next 5 days from now. And that's all for the official match card for Clash of Champions for this Saturday on the 23rd of September. That's all for the official match card for Clash of Champions, and Candice LeRae seemed very happy since Eric Bischoff just announced backstage to Candice it was going to be her versus Rhea Ripley for the National Women's Championship belt at the pay-per-view of Clash of Champions in the next 5 days from now. And speaking about Clash of Champions, the almighty Bobby Lashley has got a title opportunity to take on against Goldberg for the World Heavyweight title, of course, in 5 days from now. Well, it came down to a big feud between the two, and Bobby Lashley was the one who attacked Goldberg during his celebrations on the aftermath after War Games by beating Ric Flair in that World Championship match at Goldberg. And obviously Goldberg said that Bobby Lashley's next last week on Monday Night Raw, and this week here tonight we'll see what happens when he takes on one half the Street Profits here, and that's Montez Ford. Because Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, since they arrived here on the Raw roster, they've been having a feud with the Hurt Business. Not once, but twice. They defeated Shelton Benjamin and MVP altogether since they arrived here in WWE. And it's nothing to stop them, however, in their tracks. But can Bobby Lashley destroy one half of these Street Profits, Montez Ford, inside this ring right here, right now? Get some revenge and get a bit of redemption after when the Hurt Business has been failing to try and beat the Street Profits in the last 2 weeks on Raw since they arrived here in the scene. And now coming to the ring right now, here comes the ring accompanied by Angelo Dawkins. It's Montez Ford, and Montez Ford is heading to this ring right here, right now, with that bottle cup in his hand right there. And obviously Montez Ford's got his first singles matchup against Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. That's very massive. It's going to be for Montez Ford's career to try and even pin and try and get something at the World Heavyweight Champion, the leader of the Hurt Business, because the Hurt Business as a tag team, Benjamin and MVP, are not hitting the standards, and not even defeating the Street Profits. They couldn't even fight Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for a rematch for the Raw Tag Team titles because the Street Profits defeated them on Raw last week, and wonder why. And they seem quite upset about that. But hopefully here tonight, maybe it'll be 3-0 for the Street Profits on the Hurt Business, maybe. So if Montez Ford might get a surprise pin over the Almighty Bobby Lashley here tonight's main event here on Monday Night Raw. And the Street Profits are chilled, they are pumped, they are ready to go. They're really excited for this occasion as they are prepared for a battle. Montez Ford and Bobby Lashley. Might be an uneven matchup. Maybe Montez Ford's a lot lighter compared to Bobby Lashley. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. You cannot underestimate the Street Profits. They won 2 matches straight against the Hurt Business. I wonder why they've got a title opportunity against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens come Clash of Champions in the next, 5 days from now. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be definitely watching this somewhere. I don't know where they are. They're apparently not here tonight, apparently, so on Monday Night Raw backstage. But they did watch it backstage last week. But they're not here tonight. They're not Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, however. So instead we've got here Bobby Lashley and Montez Ford for the main event here tonight on the show. Here we go. Let's get this contest started. And it is Montez Ford versus the Almighty Bobby Lashley in this main event matchup tonight. And he just dropped him on the turnbuckle face first. And now Bobby Lashley pulls Montez Ford there onto the mat. And he looks very defensive. I think Montez Ford doesn't look like he's prepared for an almighty beatdown here. And now Bobby Lashley now really tackling him down on the floor of the ring. And now he picks him up. And he hammers him right in the back of Montez Ford from his arm. And now Bobby Lashley now Montez Ford now fights back. He does. A bit of fight back here for Montez, and he might even get an upset victory over the Almighty. The guy's got to take on Goldberg come Clash of Champions in 5 more days from now on this Saturday's pay-per-view. And a snap right into the arm, and big knee right into the stomach there of Montez Ford there from the Almighty Bobby Lashley. And now he's on the ropes here. Now Bobby Lashley now picks him up and slams him face first onto the mat. Stamps him onto the arm. And now Bobby Lashley now really tackling him here. They're both on the floor here, tackling each other here in this match. And obviously Bobby Lashley's just shouting at Montez Ford right there. And now, another kick, kicking him right into the back here now. And an elbow drop there from Bobby Lashley. And now Montez Ford leaves the ring. They're taking it outside the ring here, Montez Ford and Bobby Lashley. And a hammer fist there from Montez there from Bobby Lashley now. Took him down now on the mat. Now Montez Ford now taking turns on assaulting the Almighty here in the singles matchup for the main event tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Just before Clash of Champions takes place in the next 5 more days from now. Goldberg will be definitely watching this matchup preparedly because Bobby Lashley is a big guy. Same like Goldberg. It can be a very even matchup, of course, come Clash of Champions. And maybe Montez Ford might get a pin over Bobby Lashley, and the Almighty kicks out. The Almighty kicks out, but no, he doesn't do that, right? Because the Almighty Bobby Lashley picks him up at the top of him and slams him face first. His chest on the mat. It's over. Bobby Lashley wins and defeats Montez Ford. And obviously the Street Profits have finally lost the matchup against the Hurt Business since they arrived here in WWE. A big victory right there for Bobby Lashley. And the Dawkins is checking out on Montez Ford, checking he's alright or what. But wait a second now. Wait behind you. Bobby Lashley with a steel chair. And meanwhile Goldberg runs the ring with a steel chair in his hand. And Benjamin MVP. And now Bobby Lashley, the leader of the Hurt Business, looks like he saw a ghost. And they run out of the ring before Goldberg goes after them. And Goldberg is in the ring right now, staring face to face to the crowd, to the Almighty Bobby Lashley, because that will be his opponent come the pay-per-view, however, at Clash of Champions in the next 5 more days from now. And that's all we have time for here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. And we'll see you in the next 5 days from now at Clash of Champions. Good night.